Happy Friday, 6th grade. We are wrapping up our Unit 8, Chapter 1 material today. We're going to start by going over the lesson review questions for 8.1.4, and then we're going to go over what we're going to do as we finish out this unit, or this chapter rather, because there's still more in Unit 8. But, all right, as always, go ahead and pause, get out your lesson review questions, and check your answers against what I'm saying. I am going to go through it quickly, so go back as needed to make sure that you have the right answers. Number 1 says, summarize the young Earth and old Earth explanations for how the universe was created. All right, so you're just going to give some examples from the young Earth view and from the old Earth view. So for the young Earth view, you could have put that Genesis 1 verses 1 through 19 states that God spoke and brought creation into being, that he created Earth before the sun, moon, and stars, and Scripture says that God created the Earth, sun, moon, and stars all individually. If you were explaining old Earth, you could have put that all the contents of the universe were compressed under tremendous pressure, density, and temperature until there was a great expansion of space. And then gravity began affecting and expanding matter and pulling it into clumps, which became galaxies, and that the universe is continually expanding outward. Okay? Number 2. What are 2 pieces of evidence used to support the Big Bang theory or model? So multiple right answers, but some possible answers you could have put would have been that because very distant galaxies look red, astronomers believe the universe is expanding. That as stars move away from Earth, their wavelengths are elongated by the Doppler effect and shift toward red on the light spectrum. That you could have also put that cosmic microwave background radiation is believed to be the product of the Big Bang because temperature readings of the radiation are consistent with the estimated temperatures of radiation produced by the Big Bang theory, and that this type of radiation is found throughout space. So those are your possible right answers. Number 3. What are 2 pieces of evidence that suggest the universe is young? So again, multiple right answers, but you could have put something that there is no evidence the universe was ever hotter than it is right now, that there is only a tiny amount of antimatter present in the universe, and physics would have said that there would have been an equal amount of antimatter and matter, and that spiral galaxies are not compressed into balls or disks, and the number of supernova remnants that are found indicate the universe is actually very young. So all of those are good answers. And number 4, what conclusions can you draw about how the universe was created and why? And there's multiple right answers, but regardless of what you put for your answer should include that God is the creator and sustainer of it all. All right? And so with that, as I said, we have reached the end of another chapter, but we are going to dive in a little bit deeper into the idea of the Big Bang Theory versus the Bible by reading an article that I found from a reputable source, and we are going to read that, and you're going to have an assignment based off of that. So you can find this article by going to ClassReach and going under Handouts. You will see right here it says Big Bang Theory, and it's a PDF, so hopefully everyone's able to open that. Go ahead and read that article. You may want to read it once or twice through, maybe even highlight or underline some key things in that to help you with your essay. And then you're going to be answering this essay question. It says, after reading the article, explain at least 4 ways in which the theory of the Big Bang is not supported by the Bible. And you're going to use information found in your article to support your answer. So the guidelines for this are that your answer needs to be a minimum of 12 sentences and should include 3 paragraphs. So you should have a small introductory paragraph, a body, and a conclusion in your answer. And please type this in 12-point font and proofread. This should be final draft quality when you give it to me, okay? And one suggestion I would have for the proofreading is 1, maybe have an older brother or sister look at that for you, or mom and dad. Alternatively, another great thing I think everyone should do when they write a paper, because I have found it to be very helpful for myself, is to write your paper do your best, and then put it away for a day and pull it out the next day and reread it, because oftentimes when we're writing a paper, what we think in our heads and our brains is not what we actually write out or type out. Sometimes we use the wrong word, or we misspell, or we jumble, and when we're spending hours working on a paper, we can kind of gloss over that. But by taking a break and looking at it with fresh eyes the next day, we often can catch our own mistakes, and that's great. And so I highly encourage you to do that as well, and make sure what you wrote makes sense. Okay, make sure you're using proper punctuation and transitions, and this really make this a good quality essay. This is not like a 2 to 3 sentence short answer. Okay, if you have any questions about this assignment, or you can't open the article for some reason, whatever it might be, please email me. And I do not plan at this time to go over any new material or concepts or assignments on Monday, to give you plenty of time and a break from video lessons to work on this assignment. All right, and so with that, it is Friday. Go enjoy a hopefully nice weekend, or get out of the house and play in the yard and just go have fun. I hope you have a great weekend. I will see you soon.